But Don, I don't want to know how I can make it better. I want to know how everybody else can change. Yep, true story. Glenn Hansard and Markita Erglova. Falling slowly. I know I butchered those names and I apologize. You have suffered enough and warred with yourself. It is time that you won. Whew. Hey, how are you today? What do you need right now? Sometimes we feel a little hurt or offended. Sometimes we make it bigger than it is, in our head at least. Sometimes it's really big, and the conflict is unavoidable. Talk to your parents and your loved ones about talking to teachers and coaches about bullying. I'd rather that you know how to do it, practice it, think it through before it happens. I hear stories of that way more frequently than I would like. People in power abuse their power they bully. It doesn't have to happen, and it might not happen to you ever. You have many options when you confront, and my preference is that you know what you're going to do ahead of time so that you practice it, it's healthy, you feel more comfortable with it. So I challenge you. I challenge you to do a bunch of repetitions in your head. We call it mental rehearsal. Do that until you feel confident about your side of the conflict. I have no control over how they're going to respond, except that I can approach it from a healthy perspective. I know that my side is clean. Be respectful. Consider the consequences of saying nothing, as well as the consequences of saying something. If you want to, leave me an answer. What are the consequences of saying nothing?